Mr. President, last year you invited ITU to hold its first ever ITU Connect event in Rwanda. What inspired you to extend this invitation?
Well, what inspired us is the link between what ITU stands for and development, not only in Rwanda or Africa, but beyond, that is globally. So we thought by extending the invitation and being part of this movement to promote technology, this time information technology and telecommunications, would make a huge contribution to our country's development, but also Africa's development. So we thought being part of that was very helpful.
ITU Connect Africa succeeded in raising $55 billion worth of investment commitments. Why do you think this event generated such unprecedented interest?
I think there is a realization of the very high returns on that kind of investment in many ways, not just in money terms, but also in how it contributes to development generally, even to places that in the past have not shown that that is to be the case, where such investments would even improve the lives of the poor people, even in rural areas. Plus, there have been good justifications, even in terms of how generally these investments are managed, and therefore there has been encouragement that people who have the money, this is the right place to make the investment.
Rwanda is progressively liberalising its telecoms market through the awarding of a third licence sometime next month. What are your national goals and priorities in terms of ongoing ICT development?
Our goal is to broaden the scope and deepen the use of these technologies, and centrally focusing on how that contributes to a number of things that all lead to creation of wealth, whether it's in business or in education and health, and this is in a very large way contributing to positive developments in even social areas. Social and economic development have been central to what we are looking can benefit in this way. So we have been liberalizing in a sense that we want to encourage competition, we want to encourage those who are innovative enough and can harness these technologies and for the benefit not only of these individuals but for the communities, so that can happen.
Turning to climate change, some say developing countries are now paying the price for a problem they did not create. Is this fair, and is the industrialized world doing enough to help?
Well, we don't live in a quite fair world. This world is not very fair in many ways, but we have to live in it and try to make the best out of it. And certainly what is very obvious is that the developed world is doing more harm because of a number of economic activities based on their industries and other things to our planet Earth. And in the end, the damage spreads out and affects even those who are not contributing much to what causes the damage. But that's not enough. We, even in the developing countries, have to play our part in making sure that climate change is managed. But indeed, there has to be a lot of talking about who takes what amount of burden to deal with it. I think the developed world needs to do more to bring down their harmful contribution to this climate change, but we have to do it in a partnership. All members of this global community have to make their contribution, and their contribution should depend on how much they are able to contribute to mitigating these effects of climate change, as well as how much they are not only contributing to the damage, but how much they are able to contribute to dealing with the corrective measures.
Your Excellency, as individuals, we can all adapt the way we use ICTs to help reduce our carbon footprint. But is this enough, or do we need broader global initiatives?
There have to be broader global initiatives, there is no doubt. I don't think there is never enough in some of the things we are doing. But the more we are able to work together, the more we are able to coordinate our activities, the more we are able to study and understand how much damage is being caused and from what sources. Then through research and this working together, we can be able really to find solutions that are of interest to everyone, because the effects of what is happening do not affect one part and not the other.
US President-elect Barack Obama has pledged to dramatically reduce US emissions. How important will this be in garnering global support for new climate change initiatives?
Well, I'm sure he will probably be looking at even beyond that. He will be looking at what investing in research can also contribute to that. There is a lot of scientific research to be carried out, already existing technologies and scientific knowledge and information that can be used to do that. So I believe it is a noble idea to be thinking that there is more investment to be made in many areas, and to target this as a major problem. So I think what he's saying can be built on and be broadened to even cover more area for better benefits.
President Kagame, thank you.